In 1927, a brilliant Lithuanian psychologist named Bluma Zeigarnik was sitting in a bustling restaurant in Vienna when she observed a fascinating quirk in human behavior. She noticed that the waiters could remember incredibly complex, highly detailed food orders from massive tables of customers without writing down a single word. However, the moment the bill was paid and the food was served, Zeigarnik asked a waiter to recall what the customers had ordered. Just moments earlier, the waiter stared at her blankly. He had completely and utterly forgotten every single item on the menu. Intrigued by this sudden memory wipe, returned to her laboratory to conduct a series of controlled experiments. She gave participants a sequence of simple tasks, such as solving puzzles or stringing beads. Crucially, she allowed them to finish some tasks, while intentionally interrupting them in the middle of others. When she tested their memory later, the data was staggering. Participants were over 90% more likely to remember the tasks that had been interrupted compared to the ones they had successfully completed. This profound discovery became known as the Zeigarnik Effect. It exposed an unsettling biological law. Your brain hates an open loop. The moment you leave a project incomplete, or a conflict unresolved, your subconscious mind physically refuses to let it go. It locks that information in your active memory, keeping your mental energy entirely trapped until you can achieve a sense of closure. The core psychological engine driving the Zeigarnik effect is a cognitive state known as the drive for closure. To the human mind, predictability and finality are essential for cognitive efficiency. When you begin a task, a relationship, or a goal, your predictive brain creates a localized mental file and allocates active processing power to it. If that file is successfully brought to a conclusion, the brain marks it as resolved, releases a small dose of satisfaction, and completely wipes the data from your short-term memory to save biological resources. However, if that file is suddenly cut short, left hanging, or violently interrupted, the cognitive loop remains wide open. Because your mind cannot tolerate an incomplete sequence, your subconscious treats the open loop as a psychological emergency. It refuses to archive the file. Instead, it leaves it running continuously in the background of your consciousness, much like an app draining the battery of a smartphone. This process operates entirely beneath your conscious awareness, making it one of the most exhausting traps in human consciousness. You do not choose to obsess. Your brain is hardwired to continuously present the unresolved issue to your conscious awareness, bombarding you with intrusive thoughts simply to force you to return and finish what you started. To see why this psychological obsession is so automatic, we must look directly at the neurobiology of working memory and the dopamine reward pathways. Modern neuroscience has revealed that when a human brain leaves a loop open, a specific region known as the dorsolateral prefrontal cortex remains in a state of continuous neural excitation. This area is responsible for holding active information in your working memory. Simultaneously, your brain suppresses the release of dopamine, the primary chemical of satisfaction and rest. The brain uses this chemical starvation as a deliberate biological leverage tactic. It generates an artificial state of psychological tension and mild background anxiety to irritate your consciousness. The neural pathways are hardwired to keep you uncomfortable until the task is finished. When researchers use brain imaging on individuals with unresolved personal or professional tasks, they observe that the brain cannot enter a true state of recovery. In a very literal sense, your biology refuses to let you rest. Your brain is a completion engine, and it will happily burn your daily energy reserves, disrupt your sleep, and cloud your focus simply to maintain the neural pressure required to force you to close that mental loop. When this internal neurological pressure fires, the subconscious mind deploys an aggressive psychological shield known as rumination. This is an automated defensive maneuver, where the mind repeatedly cycles through the details of an open loop, such as an unfinished argument, a broken relationship, or a sudden failure, in a desperate, misguided attempt to find an exit strategy. The ego cannot handle the instability of a question mark. To find stability, your subconscious forces your conscious mind to relive the event over and over again, running thousands of imaginary simulations. What if I had said this? What if I had done that differently? How could they leave things like this? The tragedy of rumination is that it acts as a false escape hatch. It tricks your brain into feeling like it is actively solving the problem, when it is actually just deepening the neural grooves of the obsession. This process happens entirely beneath your conscious awareness. You genuinely believe you are processing your emotions or planning a fix, while your brain is actually acting like a broken record, locking your consciousness in a loop of perpetual past analysis, simply to shield your ego from the terrifying reality that some things cannot be neatly resolved. The primary weapon the ego uses to reinforce this mental trap is a process called narrative clinging. When an open loop occurs in our personal lives, such as a sudden, unexpected relationship breakdown where no explanation was given, the mind experiences a massive surge of cognitive dissonance. The clash between your identity as a person who deserves answers and the reality of the cold, silent question mark creates unbearable psychological friction. To resolve this dissonance, your mind creates an escape hatch. If the other person refuses to give you closure, your brain will aggressively invent its own narrative to close the file. It will spin elaborate theories about why they left, what secrets they were hiding, or what flaws you possessed that caused the ruin. Notice that your mind does not care if the story it invents is painful or entirely false. It only cares that the story provides an ending. Your brain uses rationalization to turn a chaotic, unresolved reality into a neat, defined tragedy, choosing the bitter comfort of a painful explanation today over the risk of living with an open, agonizing question mark tomorrow. Alongside narrative clinging, the mind utilizes a secondary, highly passive filter known as chronic selective recall. Once your brain has left a loop open regarding a past failure or an unfinished goal, it transforms your memory into a highly biased gatekeeper. Confirmation bias ensures that your mind actively searches your past history and highlights every other minor failure, every half-finished project, and every rejection you have ever endured, treating them as absolute proof of your structural incompetence. Meanwhile, it completely deletes or ignores your successful conclusions, your victories, and your strengths, categorizing them as pure luck or anomalies. This selective filter ensures that your open loops remain highly emotionally charged. It allows you to feel entirely justified in your background anxiety, convincing you that you are a realistic observer of your own flaws rather than a prisoner of your brain's predictive processing engine. You walk through life filtering out the piece of your completed milestones, using your edited memory to reinforce the wall of your internal unrest, keeping you locked in a state of psychological paralysis. These abstract biological filters manifest daily in devastating real-world loops, the most common of which is the trap of the unfinished goal procrastination cycle. This is the precise reason why starting a massive creative project, a business or a book feels so incredibly daunting. Your predictive processing engine knows that the moment you write the first page or buy the first asset, you are officially opening a massive cognitive loop. If you hold a deep, unexamined fear of failure, your brain will view that open loop as an immediate threat to your ego's comfort zone. The long-term cognitive tension of holding a file open, your subconscious forces you to choose immediate safety. It drives you to procrastinate, convincing you to delay the start with phrases like, "I am not fully prepared yet," or "I will wait until conditions are perfect." By refusing to open the loop, you avoid the anxiety of the unfinished work, but you pay a catastrophic price. You spend your life standing on the sidelines of your own potential, using your own manufactured passivity to validate the belief that you were never cut out for greatness, keeping your life permanently on pause to protect your pride. We see this exact same self-sabotage playing out in our emotional lives through the destructive pattern of phantom X attachment. This is the tragic cycle where an individual remains profoundly obsessed with and emotionally bound to a past partner who treated them poorly or abandoned them without warning. From a rational perspective, once a toxic dynamic ends, the mind should easily experience relief and move toward peace. However, because the relationship ended without an intellectual resolution or a mutual understanding, the Zeigarnik Effect takes absolute control of your heart. The single bold word unfinished is etched across the file of that person in your subconscious. Your brain mistakes the constant, intrusive thoughts about your ex for romantic love or a cosmic soul connection. In reality, it is nothing more than your completion engine screaming for closure. Your mind drives you to check their social media, read old messages, or break your boundaries to contact them, entirely convinced that you need them to survive. You are letting a biological software glitch lock you in a prison of romantic obsession, sacrificing your future relationships today just to force a closed ending out of a dead past. When this internal obsession with closure scales up from an individual level to a societal scale, it produces the highly destructive phenomenon of outrage fatigue and mass cynicism. In our modern digital landscape, media networks and algorithms are expertly designed to exploit the Zeigarnik Effect to capture human attention. They flood your news feeds with high stakes, terrifying headlines that open massive psychological loops regarding economic collapse, public scandals, or societal threats. Crucially, they never provide a resolution. Before your brain can process or close the file on one crisis, the algorithm hits you with 3 more. This constant bombardment of unresolved information creates an overwhelming state of cognitive overload across the entire population. The collective prefrontal cortex essentially enters a state of burnout. To cope with the perpetual tension of 1,000 open loops, society adapts by adopting a defense mechanism of total emotional numbness and mass cynicism. People stop caring, stop voting, and stop engaging with the world, choosing the sterile safety of complete detachment simply to protect their minds from the exhausting weight of a world that refuses to offer closure. The true danger of the Zeigarnik Effect is that it constructs a perfectly closed, self-fulfilling cognitive loop that feeds entirely on its own distorted data. The cycle begins with an unresolved project, an unanswered question, or an abrupt rejection. This open loop triggers an immediate subconscious drop in dopamine, forcing your prefrontal cortex to enter a state of high tension and intrusive rumination. Because your brain is hyper-focused on what is missing, you look at your current life through a filter of lack and anxiety, treating your daily routines with passivity, distraction, or irritability. This unnatural, anxious behavior naturally provokes a strained, failing, or disorganized reaction from your real-world environment. When the negative real-world outcome occurs, your confirmation bias captures the failure, completely ignores your own role in creating it with your distraction, and presents it to your conscious mind as absolute proof that your life is chaotic and unmanageable. The loop closes perfectly, using your manufactured failures as blocks to build a fortress of despair, safely convincing yourself that you are a victim of external fate rather than a prisoner of your own unclosed mental files. Dismantling this matrix of mental obsession requires a systematic, aggressive practice known as cognitive archiving. You cannot simply wish an open loop away. Your brain's predictive engine demands hard structural data to rewrite its filters and release its grip on your memory. This reprogramming begins by learning the psychological power of a deliberate plan. Clinical studies show that your brain does not actually require a task to be fully completed to close the loop and lower its anxiety. It only requires a definitive, realistic plan for how and when it will be handled. The next time you are kept awake by an unfinished project or an intrusive worry, do not sit in the rumination loop. Instead, step into your desktop workspace, open a pad, and write down the exact next micro-step required to address the issue. By defining the next physical action, you satisfy the predictive brain's drive for closure. You give the prefrontal cortex permission to stand down, moving the file from active working memory into storage. You shock your system, presenting your subconscious with an unyielding data point that proves you are in control of the narrative, instantly clearing out the background noise of your mind. Closing the files on your past and mastering your focus is an act of supreme psychological defiance, because it forces you to step outside the absolute comfort of your familiar worries and face the raw vulnerability of moving forward. Your brain will fight this process at every single turn, desperately trying to drag you back into rumination, past analysis, and comfortable obsession simply to keep your ego safe in its predictable loops. But now that you know the anatomy of the trap, now that you understand how your subconscious mind uses the Zeigarnik Effect to capture your attention and drain your vital energy, the question mark has lost its power over you. You can choose to look past your automated worries and take total responsibility for your internal landscape. This mastery over your neurological filters is a lifelong education, and your brain utilizes dozens of other invisible neural mechanisms every single day to dictate your choices and trap you on autopilot without your consent. If you are ready to shatter the rest of these hidden mental loops, discover how your mind fakes reality, and unlock the true mechanisms of your subconscious, click on the playlist appearing on your screen right now. We have built an entire archive of long-form psychological deep dives designed explicitly to help you look past the self-delusions of your ego. Click through, explore the library, and take absolute control of your psychology.